This is a detailed review of each Livayo feature. We're on the Run the Business screen, and we're looking at the hours left. So right here, next to the day, you'll see it says 5 minutes left. So what it's looking at is it's looking throughout the day, and between the tasks that are green, which means done, and red, meaning not doing or not done, it's looking for tasks that are still not accounted for. And it's right here. See that one right there? It's not accounted for. 5 minutes. So it's picking up that one task not accounted for and saying you have 5 minutes left of routines to do. So the idea behind having that 5 minutes left, let me go back to a different day. So if I go back to, say, the 3rd, it says that it doesn't even show minutes left because every single task is accounted for. But if I go forward, let's say to Monday, which would be a forward from today, it says I have 10 hours left. It's adding up all these times that I set when I created the task in the first place. So first of all, 10 hours of routine tasks per day is far too many. The average amount of time, one of the challenges with setting up, how much time should be set for recurring tasks, it depends on how you're using Livayo. It depends on how you plan your time. So there are some tasks that are just automatic in terms of they're always recurring things that you do. Like, let's say a recurring task is you always reconcile the bank statement once a month. Or, if you're in a services firm, each day you have, a timesheet to report each day that might take you 10 minutes. So sometimes people will use Livayo and they're only using Livayo for things that are just naturally recurring. We use Livayo by turning most everything we do into a recurring task. Like if we have a project to work on, we actually assign that project gets worked on 2 hours every day, and we have a recurring task called, work on that project 2 hours a day. So we try to actually convert most all work into a recurring task. That's why it says 10. But when I look throughout the day here and add all these up, I can see why it's so high. And that's because right here, there's a task here I just noticed called Generate Website Article, 4 hours. Well, when I created that task to begin with, I didn't change it or I put it at 4 hours thinking that it might take 4. But that actually takes about 30 minutes on each Monday. And so that needs to be changed. And if I change that, this would then drop, down to 7 hours, which is still, a little bit too much. I try to shoot for around 6 hours a day, trying to have the day be designed so that you just follow the recurring task list, and it consumes about 6 hours of the day of work, and you pretty much get everything done except dealing with incidentals that come up that were not planned for, of course, and then project work that just comes up. We also try to convert most project work into recurring tasks. If we have a project that says, okay, for the next 2 weeks, we're going to work on this project, 2 hours a day or 1 hour a day. So that is right again where the hours left comes in, and that's kind of how it works. And that is the hours left feature in Livayo.